What's up, interweb? I guess with the new changes going on with YouTube coming up here soon, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with my channel, if anything. But my consistent blatant use of copyrighted material wouldn't surprise me if they don't strike my videos or shut me down altogether. I don't know. I was half tempted to go back and, you know, like re-edit those videos and take anything copyrighted off. But I'm kind of almost just curious just to see what happens if I just let it ride. So here's something new. I got a ticket the other day, and I wasn't on the bike, I was driving, and I had an appointment in the morning, and I was kind of late for work after lunch, and I was coming back, and I made several bad choices. How does this happen? Oh. Okay, well, anyhow, back to my story. Forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, so anyhow, I got a ticket, and, you know, I ran a red light, and then I passed on a double yellow, and to add insult to injury, I was like speeding, doing like 74 and a 40 or something like that. And you know, I was just in a hurry, and, you know, it's kind of like a frontage road. There was not a whole lot of traffic there, but it was kind of crappy visibility, and my rear windshield and stuff was dirty, so I didn't see this guy, I didn't see this cop who saw me do all this stuff. And then, you know, I totally deserved a ticket, for sure. You know, and he even asked me, he's like, you know, well, I saw you do this, and I saw you do that, and then I saw you do this. Please tell me you got some kind of a story for me. And I was like, no, I'm just going to be honest with you and just tell you I was in a hurry, and you know, I'm not going to make up some bullshit and insult your intelligence. But, well, first of all, when he came up to the car, I thought, because I've never really run into this before, but I had my firearm in the console, and I got my carry permit. So I get my license out before he gets to the car. I get my license out with my carry permit, and my hands are both, you know, like up on the wheel, visible. And, you know, I say, you know, I've got a firearm in the console next to me, and he was like, okay, well, just, you know, keep your hands on the wheel and we'll be fine. So, I mean, he acted pretty cool about the whole thing. And I thought, you know, maybe he might cut me some slack, but he didn't really. he wrote me up for not only those 3 things, but he also added something else, which was like unsafe lane change or something, which kind of seemed like it was the, you know, like a redundant thing. But I don't know. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, it's only like $277, which I don't know how in the world it came to that amount with 4 different citations. And it did kind of look like he cut me a break on the speeding, because I think I was doing like 74, and I'm pretty sure he put it in for like 60. So, yeah, maybe he did cut me some slack, and I just didn't realize it. But, you know, I mean, I have gone years and years and years and years with never getting any tickets, never having any problems. And then last year I got 2 tickets on the bike back to back in the same month, which is not surprising because, you know, let's face it, I don't necessarily obey the speed limit a lot. And, you know, I should, but... So kind of the thing that made me think about that was I recently latched on to the new YouTube channel. Well, I don't know if it's new. He's probably been around for a while, but new to me. The Vann Cave, V-A-N-N Cave, C-A-V-E. If you don't know how to spell. But he's got an interesting channel. It's you know, a lot of podcast stuff, talking about different things. Some of it's just, you know, funny stuff, and some of it's more serious, some of it's history related. But this guy's a retired police officer, and is a pretty smart dude. But yeah, I just saw, he just, I think, put out a video that I just saw. It was kind of talking about this. It's Millspin versus Sean. Go look it up. You can watch it. But basically, it kind of has to do with, you know, people acting like dickheads to cops, and then, you know, when they slap you with, you know, as much of a ticket that they can give you as possible, you wonder why, and then you know, you have this you know, attitude. And I I've said this before in other videos, and I've mentioned it to a lot of people, but I've always been like totally respectful with cops, and generally speaking, you know, every time they've ever pulled me over, it's because of something I was doing. It's not like they just pull me over for no reason. Well, at least not, you know, nowadays. When I was a teenager, though, man, they had my number. But, you know, there again, I was driving a 79 Trans Am with a garter hanging off the rear view mirror with a big bumper sticker that said, "Let it snow." So, it was a surprise. Why the hell are we going to pull this kid over? But no, I have straightened up and become a model citizen since a long time ago, but for the most part, except for my habitual speeding. Another YouTube channel that I found recently that I like is Black and Tan. It's black, the letter N, and tan, and it's a guy in England that's walks his dog and looks at beautiful countryside and captures pretty cool video, and he's kind of witty as well. So check him out, Black and Tan in the Van Cave. There we go. Those are my promos for the day.